Let's bring in the Chartmaster for more on where the markets are heading from here. Carter Worth of Worth Charting has some key levels to watch, and one place you might be able to find some safety. Carter?
You bet. Let's, before we look at the charts, I think it's important to say this, that the most likely setup, or history shows, that the precondition for shocking weakness is weakness. And so just look at two periods. Let's take the 2007-2008 period in the market before we look at the chart. What we know is that the market had gone down for a year. It peaked in October '07, and in October '08, it was down 30%. We came in on the Monday, October 6th, and the market dropped 23% that week. Now, think about 1987. We were already down 17% that fateful sort of Friday, October 16th. That Monday, the 19th, we dropped 23%. The precondition for weakness, shocking weakness, is weakness. And the question is, it's tempting always to think it's overdone. We've got the NASDAQ down 23%, the NASDAQ 100, the S&P down, 14.5%, 15%. And so I just would resist the temptation to think oversold, overdone, cheap. Yes, maybe, as Jeff was saying, something like Facebook, which truly has been re-rated. But my goodness, what if many more things get re-rated as badly as it has been rated, or Netflix? That implies much lower prices. In any event, let's look at the chart of the S&P. There are unfilled gaps below. Immediately below, of course, is the one from a year ago. It was the 5th of April. 2021, and simply getting there would be about 3% lower. And I think that's a lock. We'll get that and probably next week. The real question again is it finish? And there's nothing in my work that suggests that the selling is over. I don't think we've had a capitulation day, and you typically will see that. Now, can you buy things? I mean, in principle, I think it's best to postpone all new buying. But how about this? Home builders up on the week. Now, what does that say? Right? The iShares, ITB, here's a monthly table. Look how much alpha or outperformance, down ever so slightly, the trailing 1 month. But on the week, actually, the iShares home construction ETF was up this week. There are very few things that manage that. And here's an instance where they had been re-rated lower for such a long time. I think they're stabilizing. And if you have to buy something, it's as good an area to buy as any.
Wow, Carter, I mean, it feels like we were trying to pull teeth out of you getting a buy in the market. We've seen so many things get beaten up, and I immediately thought, what is Carter? Is there anything that Carter Worth would think is so bad it's good? Because I think a lot of people out there at home might think, you know what, this drawdown in Amazon, it's got to be so bad it's good. What do you say?
Yeah, I guess I'd incline more towards a Facebook, more towards a Netflix, something that's really dropped in the order of almost half. Amazon's bad, but Amazon was just day one. It's not duration-based. I mean, Facebook and Netflix have been declining for a long time. There are people who just today finally abandoned their Amazon, which is to say there's plenty of others who haven't. It's a well-loved stock. It's well-owned, and there's a lot of capital that could come out.
All right, Carter, good to see you. Thank you. We'll see you on OA in about 15 minutes time. Carter Braxton Worth of Worth Charting. 4020 is Carter's level. Netflix and maybe Meta is worth putting on your list. Tim, what do you think?
Well, I look at Meta, and I'll push back a little bit on Jeff to say, I mean, I just think that these kinds of rallies, yeah, massive rally, but it still failed at the 50, and it was more oversold than anybody. And if the question in Facebook for the last year and a half has been around quality and a derating of a company that isn't just even around the broader market and what we're paying for stocks. Facebook, we've questioned what we've been paying for Facebook for 3 years. There's no reason it should outperform now. We've just heard from them that it's going to take years for them to monetize the metaverse. Look, I don't like the fact that we'd been defending, say, a 330 on the triple Qs or a 220 on the semis, and the S&P also, closed to a fresh low today on the lows. So, these are things that, at least from technically, Carter makes it sound like, hey, look, it's a foregone conclusion. These next couple levels next week, who really knows? But that's the issue. Buying oversold stocks and saying that there's a handful of ones. I'd say you can't invest in a bad neighborhood. And right now, unfortunately, the market's a bad neighborhood. That last point, Tim, spot on. We were here yesterday. We were talking about how can we be a little bit more constructive when we're going through this earnings period.
the backdrop, the macroeconomic backdrop. We are not in an accommodative situation where you can sit here and try to catch falling knives. I just don't think it works that way. The continued volatility that we've seen, okay, Facebook down, whatever it was, 35%, then it popped up 18, and I think it settled in around, low double digits. That intraday and continued volatility is telling you that there is still a jostling between buyers and sellers, and that's not really where I think it's prudent to establish, base core positions. I think you still continue to, invest via options in the short term, hate to pound the table there, and then slowly, as Courtney said, start to dollar cost average into a core position.